All right, magic makers, let's see if there's anything that you can get to make stuff with. Okay, Greta's joining us today because orchestra's over. Yay! Everybody say hi! Yay, she's back! Okay, so we have you until, what, orchestra starts back up again?
Yeah.
If you decide to do it?
Yeah. They can't replace me. They have to pay someone to
Well, maybe they can pay to keep you.
Maybe. No, maybe we need to take off the unessential stuff.
What?
Oh, oops.
We kind of got the live done or set up and then just kind of we had a couple people in that were chatters and we just chatted. I'm still setting up the new studio in the new house, so no, we'll get on that. I'm sure somebody could come and help you. All right, we're going to start with remnants. This beauty is still here. It's kind of a retro thing. I really like it. Just over half a yard. $4.70. We have a lovely dark kind of a pine green. Color blends. Quarter yard. That's a QT. This is also QT. This was a Jamie screwed up and cut a yard and somebody wanted a half a yard. But I love...
Never happens.
Never happens. It didn't happen really bad this morning either. I managed to get that back on the bolt though. $4.99 for the half yard. I love the squiggles. It just makes a lot of movement. Here's one of the pieces that I screwed up earlier today. Well, there was a remnant.
So that Valjack got the...
Valjack got 21. There is a little stripe here, though. It was end of bolt, 0.81, $8.79. It's kind of blues and greens there. And then, wow, that's showing up awfully bright. I don't know. It's a little bit more subdued than this. But 1 1/3 yards. That's enough to do a 3-yard quilt with a border. Not maybe a super wide border, but you could do it. All right, drinks number 19. 20 is color blends. 22 is the creation stripe. And thatched is 23. Happy Tuesday. All right, so just the one. Okay.
Oh, Val took 22 as well.
Val took 22.
Nancy took 23.
And Nancy took the thatched. And that leaves those two. And if that would stop moving, you could see that that's 20. 19 and 20. Which you could technically put them together. That green is pretty close. That green looks really good with it, though. Hey, Erica. Long time no see. Hope all is well. Okay, I've got some new store hours, although I'm not going to do it on Saturday. Hey, check out the new hours, and I'm going to screw it up. New store hours, I'm keeping everything the same it is on Tuesday because we do the live, and then the rest of the days will stay open till 5. However, I'm having somebody cover the shop, and I have to go to something on Saturday, so we will be closing at the normal time. I'm not going to make somebody stay later. And then this week, what do we got? We've got the crumble class on Thursday night. Let me know who is coming to that, and I can have stuff available. And then the patchwork duffel on Saturday. June, don't start yawning. I had just stopped yawning.
Sorry.
Jeez, I just stopped. First Saturday is a late sew log cabin. We've got our month 2 of the block of the month mystery sew together. However, there's only one block that's done, so it ends up being an open sew. Bring other things to do, because there is time to mess around with something else after you get the block done. Our challenge reveal and open sew on the 15th. The mystery one day quilt. because I better start working on that. And Paper Piece Club 3, which is going to be, oh, and Puff Quilt, which I'm working on that too. Puff Quilt. I couldn't do Puff Pass. I wanted to put Puff Pass, but I was kind of afraid already to do the Puff class. Although it's fun. I'm working on it at home because I don't have time here. And I was filming, so that'll end up online too, somehow. Oh, if you're watching any of the videos through Facebook, it's sounding like the sound isn't showing up. If you go to YouTube and watch it on YouTube, the sound should be there. Don't know why it isn't for some of you. That's past my knowledge, I guess. $24, sampler quilt of butterflies. Mix it up. Go ahead and, hi Marjorie, make this orange and black and yellow and turn it into a monarch. Mix your colors up. No butterfly is just solid teal or solid pink. Have some fun with this. And 10%. Number 1, 10%.
10%.
Rick Rack Table Runner, which is basically a log cabin, so it's tiny bars with a bigger center. I'm listening to Facebook on my Bose speakers. Oh. All right, so this is a $4 pattern. It's a table runner, 18 by 54, and 10%. I'll try to. If you're going to take the log cabin class, I'm trying to do up several different sample blocks, done several different ways to just show you. Star Rail, which we have kind of built on the tables too, if you're interested. 60 by 72. This, Sarah knows the size better than I do, but I think this would make a good quilt of valor because it doesn't actually have a flag on it. I totally just brain farted there. 15%. Another good one for a fairly large print here. It looks like these are cut at 10.5. Finish at 10. Hey Michelle, that would have worked with Donna's stuff too. Donna, if you're watching this, or if you watch later, this would work for your fabric too. 62 by 77 and 10%. It does? Cool. Link Up, which we've built. We pick on this pattern a lot because it's stinking awesome. Ooh, 20% on a pattern. A $2 pattern.
Oh, I have a link right here.
Do you?
So one that.
Oh, the one we're sending. Yep. No.
Oh no.
Number 4 is 10%.
10.
Link Up is 20%. Garden boxes, $10 pattern. Couple different sizes on this. And carry along quilts. Ooh, I caught that.
Yeah, I saw it.
There was a witness. Woo! 10%. Won't ever happen again. And everybody watching can attest to the fact
Changed at number 5.
that I drop balls all the time. Lovely tape measure. It's purple, so it's awesome. So it's soft. It retracts. It's got a cord so you can hang it around your neck if you're doing stuff. And it's longer than a lot of them. So 120 inches, $6 and 20%. Stay. A couple of these I might have to rewrite because they're a little... I can't see the green ones very well. Pins. Some of your guys' favorite pins. I think some of you like the orange and green better than the yellow and blue. It's a toss. $9.50. There's a 15.
Slightly longer.
The which
They
ones?
are?
Yeah,
The orange and green are longer?
longer than those.
What are these?
I was kind of looking at both of them going,
I
Mm,
do like the orange and green. They're my
I
favorite.
bend them too easy though. This is 1.3 or I don't know, 36 millimeters. I'd have to do math. I'd have to Google. I wouldn't do math. $3 Bowen. I'll be honest, I ain't gonna. Size 10. Patchworks, 10% off of the $3. I have some of my systems that want all the weight transferred into pounds, so I have to put in the ounces and figure out 0.0 what pounds. Like, nope, there's Google for that. Walkabout, which we've built on the tables. Multiple sizes. I do have one hanging if anybody's interested in seeing one done. I'll show it. No big deal. Lap, twin, queen, king. A $9 pattern. And 15%. If you're curious about this particular pattern. Try not to make anybody dizzy. That's this guy. And it looks great no matter what fabric. I've seen like Seahawks, believe it or not. So Seahawk fabric where the green is, and it just turned out so good. So you could do, because there's not a lot of colors. It's kind of a 3-color. All right, Natasha tote. You can make this out of anything. They made it out of the cork fabric. $10. Is there a size on this? 14 tall, 15 wide, 4.5 deep. $10. Get back on the hook. 10%. Sweet Jane, cute little clamshell pouches.
Val took number 10.
Val took that. 10. Whoop. See, I dropped papers though. And 10%. So 12 is 10%. Hey, Kim. Lexi. Which just kind of looks fun. Because there's a secondary pattern in there too. It almost makes it look bubbled.
Yeah.
So 10-inch square quilt. 20%. It is 65.5 by 81 and $10. Should check that first, sorry. What's this one? $12. But look at all the fun stuff that you can do with your 60-degree ruler. You can do circles and S's. I've done that one. I made it reversible. That took a little more brain power than I expected.
But it worked.
It did work. 20%. Turnovers is a layer cake pattern. And we have a layer cake on the table that this would look great with. So 50 by 72. You can always make those borders bigger if you need to. 20%. And I'm really tempted to make this every time I see this pattern. $12. Walk in the Park. They used an ombre because it's from V and Company, and they do the confetti dot fabrics. And this is 15%. Raised beds, also from Carry Along Quilts, $10. I have a sample of this here. So if you're local and you want to see it, it's folded and hidden at the moment, or I just grab it one-handed. So 15%. All right, we needed a panel, and Rhonda picked the dogs. Girl dog, boy dog, baby dogs. Pupper dogs. So there's a little apron with all the little puppies in it. And Daddy's got overalls and a bow tie. And, you know, the little bit older kid is over there. So everything you see there, besides the stuffing, and the fun additives, are on the pattern panel. Because all the instructions are there. $14.75. Great thing to play with for like road trips with kids if you got any planned.
We have 6.
We have 6 of them, so it's 20%.
Ooh.
Hmm.
A quick little summer project.
Well,
Get it done.
it's great summer projects. It's great for quiet play. I know. It sounded stupid as I said it. You know.
Nancy took it.
Oh, okay. Yay. Remind me when I get down there and I'll take the slip so I don't walk all the way back down there. All right. We've got a couple new fabrics. I'm going to show you this on black as the print shows up really well. So this is black on black and white on white. They're called doodle hearts. How cute. They're $12.25, so they came in at a good price. This is one of their basics. And 10% on the white. And I've already sold some of the black online, so who doesn't want a black heart?
I want a black heart.
25% on a brand new fabric.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow.
Cute.
This was the open the box that I did one-handed. So now we've got this kind of wheat, they call it curry, and pine needle.
Okay.
Dirt and pine needles. $15. This is flannel. We've got 15% on the curry. I think wheat fits it better. Curry's brighter. And 10%
It's like
on the
fresh
cream.
pine needle, old pine needle.
That is true.
Yeah. Mulch.
Pine straw.
Oh, there you go. That works. I like it. Haven't forgotten. Okay. So, we've got, is this where we're going next? We have Hexagon Happenings. A lot of, what's it say? Complete step-by-step photo guide to Hexagon techniques with 15 quilts and projects. And I didn't bother to check the price. 20, oh, because I put it on sale. $25.16 on this, and we'll still go ahead and do a sale thing because that's what the lowest mark price. And 10%. So here's the plan on the star rail here. We're coming into this time. We got to go ahead and do all of the red, white, and blue stuff now, right?
Yep.
So it's kind of how the picture shows. The cream will be this cream thatched with the white lines on the light cream. The red will be wiggly waves as it comes down here. The dark blue, obviously, the dark blue and the light blue. Yep, you guessed it, the light blue. I did not think of getting a kit up price. I knew I should have been doing something. I was on tech support for 3.5 hours today, though, so I'm going to blame that.
Yeah.
So the white cream is 10%, and you would need 1 1/8 yards, if anybody cares. The red wave is $13.25, and ooh, 20% on that. The red is they're calling that sashing weird. 1 1/8 yards. The dark blue, pretty new, $14. I think it's still on the new rack. And 15%. Dark blue is 1 7/8. And the light blue would be accent 7/8 of a yard. This is still on the new rack. And that is 10%. Didn't show you, but it is 10%. Suppose I can put that down. And it does work for Quilts of Valor if anybody's doing that. I haven't got any information back on Quilts of Valor. I might have seen something for the Linus project, but now I have to go look because I didn't actually stop and read the email when it came in. So I'll have to figure that out. So we have a Elizabeth Hartman Patchwork City book. There is, 75 innovative blocks for the modern quilter, 6 sampler quilts. This is falling. This is, I already put it on a discount, so it's $23.36. And I'll draw a discount for it. 15%. It's a good deal for you. All right. Although this quilt was being looked at for our coffee line of fabrics. So we have 10-inch squares here. And these big pieces are 2.5 by 5. So you could get a lot out of these. You could cut them in half to get your 5 and then your 2.5 the other way. And you have such a variety in here. So anyway, that was a cute little idea. I'll set that there. So the layer cakes are $44.25, and now there's a glare on that. I'll show you what's in it. I like that QT is starting to do this. 3 different colors of words, 3 different colors of the coffee pots. The cups are pretty much 2 colors. Beans in 2 colors, and the steam, which we still have the lighter one there. So $44.25. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, I believe, because I think I still saw one out there. 15%. 34 is 15%. But if you wanted to just do something with the coffee, these were picked out. I had a couple of them on the front table, but this works really well with it, even though it's from a different coffee line. $15 a yard for number 35. And 10%. The steam, barista steam. Where are you going?
I'm trying to calculate the kit.
Oh, 20% on the steam. You'd have to calculate so many. There's 3 more down here. All right. The steam, which has been here for just a little bit, works so well with this, is 20% off of $13 a yard. So that's a very good price to begin with. Beans. So if beans are technically fruit, right? Do we have fruit juice if we drink coffee? Okay, 15%. You know, it's late. And it's my Monday. Link up is the other idea that we had. We meaning Rhonda, being as I was stuck on a tech support. So we've got obviously the chickens as your border stripe line. Your purple on this pattern, the little frames around the boxes, would be the orange. And that's
Okay, Karen got number 36.
okay. Got that. This would be the centers of these little blocks that would be surrounded by the orange. And then this cream background would be the green. Okay? And I'll tell you how much you need roughly as we go along. So we've got the border stripe. It's $14.75, and threw those stupid slips in the bin. Holy moly, 25%, and you would need 1 5/8. 2 yards if you want to offset it for sure, you know.
What was number 38?
15.
Thank you.
40. 10% off of $14 a yard. You would need, I call that frames, 7/8 of a yard. That is pretty close to perfect on the color.
Gold 1 yard of what, Flint?
What'd you need?
39. Okay.
Perfect, thank you. These little chickens are the centers. You would need 1/3 of a yard. $14.75. 15%. And background would be 7/8 of a yard. 15. This is part of that fun digital farm life one that had come in. 15%.
And Flint got 1 yard of 41
Okay.
and 1 yard of 40.
And 40. Want to go for the green too? Almost. All right, so walkabout was planned for this. So your nice big center squares being the packed floral laurel birch. The chevrons, the dark of the chevron being the leaves. And this light background, which in here shows light pink, could be this lovely light purple, and it keeps it nice and bright. Is there more than one size? There's more than one size on here. Lap, twin, queen, king. So I'm not going to tell you all the sizes or yardages needed. Unless you have a question about one, and I'll tell you, but there's too many to list just for grins and giggles. $15.25 for Laurel Birch. And you've got 10% on that one. And 10% on the other one. We're going to round it out with some purple spatter. Do we have any more big ones in here? Well, there's a 15%. Seems like I haven't seen a 30. 10. Both birches were 10 and the purple was 15. Okay. Garden beds. I was thinking of the other pattern. Is the pattern we're choosing. So your inside, your green squares, all your squares would be cut out of your butterflies. Then you can do the orange. See that it's technically a stripe. Orange, white, and green. Orange, white, and green. So it'd be nice and bright to go with that. Those three would form your stripe. And because it worked so darn well, this little wavy, fun, brand new one as a border. What was that? Did I need to know something? Okay, 15 for the butterflies, and they are 10%.
Karen got number 45.
Karen got 45. Okay. We've got this that just seems to go really well with just about everything. This fun orange, 25% orange, kind of a diagonally dotted stripe. Okay. And then this green tonal dot, which is very fun. I had it in several colors. Blue, kind of a hot pink. And that is, 30. I knew there had to be a bigger one in there. So green dots are 30.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? These two are on the new rack. So we've got $11.75. Toscana just comes in at a fantastic price, and it's beautiful. 15% on the blue. And the fun wave that came in with the Wild Waters, Water Wonders, Wild Wonders. I can't remember what it was. Wild Waters. Okay, it's 10%. I guess it's on the bolt. Or just look down. Okay. I'm going to grab a discount now because I'm going to walk over there. But I'm going to take this tab from the panel. All right. I'd be willing to ship, but it's going to cost more to ship batting because it's big and bulky. It doesn't weigh very much. So I could sell it if you agreed to do the shipping on the batting. But we've got a bunch of cotton batting in. I have twins. I have king. I have queen, I believe. Right now we've got twin on the table. It is white. It is not the lightest weight. One up from that. $37.50 and 10%. 10. Come come back down. This is still available, but not at a discount. And there's the little poppers. Few patterns. If the orange is there, the discount is still available. That really did come in handy, having these little orange things.
That was
One of the okay ideas.
take us a long time to figure it out.
No, and it was cheap because I printed them myself. Needles and pins. Measure. Pattern. You can sometimes make this with like a border stripe pattern if there's a narrow one that has like definitely opposite colors on either side, so it really does form those frames. Sometimes it works. I haven't been able to find one lately that works, but
We try.
we do. That one was perfect. The frogs were perfect. So that's probably the only one that will ever work.
Ever.
Yeah. Well, it's been years.
Yeah, it has.
I would love you guys to do some of these and make them out of a different, all different colors. Is the half yard remnant still available? Maybe well, it's not going to be number 2.
No.
20, you're close. This one. This is half yard green. Yes, it is still available. Well, not now.
4th yard.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is a 4th yard. And this was half yard, which was the drinks. Is that what you wanted? Yep, which. I'm sorry. Because there's 2, and you said half yard, and I picked quarter yard. So 20 is the quarter yard green. 19 is the drinks. So you let me know which.
19, okay.
19, got it.
Got 19.
There you go. No problem. We're going to just kind of come down the fabrics here. This is such a good match with this because this isn't white.
Right? I wanted it to be a little lighter, but not.
Stark up against
Yeah.
it. I mean, because you can see the starkness between the white selvage. This has worked with so many things.
Hi, Heather.
It's Heather. How are you? So if the orange slips are there, the discounts are still available. If they're gone, like this one, there's still fabric available, but the discount's been taken. So I just kind of go back over them all. Because some people wait to see what all's here. Technically, that green could go with these 2.
Yep.
There's, with the colors here, that
Yeah.
light background could have been anything. Could have been super light teal, super light green, blues, orange, yellow. Hey, Sally. And then we have some batting. This one happens to be twin up here. So number 51 is 3750 cotton, 100% cotton twin.
If you need something bigger or smaller, let us know.
Yeah, I can order anything. But I think twin's the smallest we go, isn't it? Twin, queen, king for batting packages.
We have in the past gotten the crib size, but I don't think we've done that in a long time.
I think I have a crib, super thick one that they sent by mistake over there. So it's the deluxe, super thick stuff. Like, who's gonna do? a baby quilt in that. Awesome. Well, that's pretty much it, unless anybody has any questions. We do have the duffel bag class this Saturday and the crumb class on Thursday. So, yeah, a heads up if anybody wants to just contact the shop or text the shop and let me know that you're doing that so I can go ahead and get stuff together for it. Scraps is all you need to bring, and then we can figure the rest out when you're here. Closing at 5 most days, except Saturday we'll be back to 4. Working on the puff quilt, so I'll have something to show you next Tuesday because I'm about halfway done with the top. Okay, I don't know that, is 45 still available? What's 45? 40.
You have 45. So
She already has it?
I have Karen Carlson down for 2 yards.
You've already claimed 2 yards of 45, Karen.
Yeah, you
That's
took the discount.
this one, and you took the discount. Did you mean a different one? I'm thinking she meant a different number, but...
Yeah, maybe 44, 40, 50.
Or 45, 47.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you get back to us there, Karen. 45.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for checking.
Yep, we did get it. Okay, I guess that's it. Don't forget, we still have fabrics to do this kit. Should have just put the price on there, but I didn't think about it. And this one, we could help you make something, but it looks like that particular Tula Pink is now gone. But it'd be fun in just about anything. So, quick quilt, if I remember correctly. So you could go ahead and do that for a quick gift if you need it. And that's it for tonight. That's all, folks. Yeah, it's time for me to go home if I'm doing that. Okay. I will see you all here later this week if you come to pick up your stuff. Open Sew on Thursday, Crumb on Thursday, Duffel on Saturday, and I'll only be here first thing in the morning on Saturday because I have to go to a thing. All right. See you guys all next week.